Have you ever had one of those weeks where you just feel like you need a hard reset? A moment to just pause everything, reflect, and totally recharge your spiritual batteries. Well, in Islam, that reset button actually exists, and it comes every single week. It's the Friday congregational prayer known as Jumu'ah. Okay, let's dive into this beautiful weekly gift. Now, this isn't just any ordinary day. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said it himself. The best day the sun rises over is Friday. Just let that sink in for a second. That one sentence right there puts Friday on a whole other level. It's a day packed with immense blessings and opportunity. But what exactly makes it so special? All right, so let's break it down. Why does Friday get this incredible title as the best day of the week? Well, it all starts with its main event, the Jumu'ah prayer. So what is Jumu'ah exactly? Well, at its heart, Jumu'ah is the mandatory prayer service held every single Friday afternoon. It's a communal obligation for adult men. And here's the key thing. It actually replaces the standard dhuhr, or noon prayer, that you do on any other day. But as you're about to see, it is so much more than just a substitute. Okay, so how is Jumu'ah different from a regular noon prayer? Let's look. A standard Zuhr prayer has 4 units, or what we call rak'ahs. But for Jumu'ah, it's only 2. Now why is that? It's because of the other massive component, the khutbah, which is the sermon given by the Imam. And that sermon isn't just, an optional add-on. It's a core part of the worship, full of spiritual guidance and reminders for the entire community. Now, the experience of Jumu'ah doesn't just kick in the moment you walk through the mosque doors. No, it begins way before that, with your intention and preparation, getting yourself ready both physically and spiritually for this really important meeting. There's this beautiful recommended practice, or sunnah, for getting ready. It starts with Ghusl, which is a full ritual bath that symbolizes a complete purification. Then you put on your best, clean clothes, and for men, you'd apply some good, non-alcoholic perfume. See, it's all about preparing to meet your creator in the best state possible, inside and out. And then the last step is a big one. You head to the mosque early. And there is a profound reason to get there early. Listen to this. A famous teaching tells us that if you arrive in the first hour, it's like you sacrificed a whole camel for the sake of God. The reward then goes down with each hour, from a cow, to a ram, to a chicken, and finally an egg. Psychologically, this is amazing. It completely shifts your mindset from, rushing to an appointment to one of reverence and just peaceful anticipation. So you've prepared, you've arrived early. What happens next? Let's step inside the mosque and take a look at the flow of the service itself. The whole process is structured and just serene. You enter the mosque calmly, and then the main event begins. You listen to the khutbah. This is a time for total, complete focus. After the sermon, the entire congregation stands together for the 2 obligatory units of prayer. And that's followed by some optional sunnah prayers, and then a quiet, personal moment for your own supplication, or dua. Now, the etiquette during the sermon is incredibly important. The whole point is to maintain the sanctity of the prayer and absorb the Imam's message without causing a single distraction. In fact, it's taken so seriously that one teaching says that even telling the person next to you to be quiet can actually take away from the reward of your own prayer. So the instruction is simple. Just listen, reflect, and maintain your focus. After the communal prayer is done and that shared focus kind of subsides, this deeply personal and powerful opportunity opens up. This is the time for dua, your one-on-one conversation with God. Think of dua as the absolute heart of worship. It's your direct personal line to God, a moment to just pour out your heart, show your gratitude, and ask for literally anything you need. Guidance, forgiveness, strength, blessings for yourself, for your family, for anyone. And in those quiet moments right after the Jumu'ah prayer, that conversation can feel especially powerful. So where do you even start? Well, one of the most powerful du'as you can make is for forgiveness. And there's one in particular known as Sayyidul Istighfar, which literally means the master prayer for forgiveness. Its words are just so comprehensive, so humble, and incredibly profound. Just take a moment to really absorb what this means. You're affirming God as your Lord, you're acknowledging all His blessings, and then you're humbly confessing your own shortcomings before asking for His forgiveness. It's a complete admission of just how much we depend on God's mercy. Saying this with sincerity, it's just a beautiful way to cleanse your heart and get a fresh start. Next up, there's this wonderfully short prayer that basically covers all the cornerstones of a righteous life. It's a request for the things that truly, truly matter. It's such a powerful request for just 4 things: guidance, piety, chastity, and contentment, or sufficiency. I mean, think about it. This one short prayer covers our spiritual direction, our moral character, our personal integrity, and our inner peace. It's a truly holistic vision for a good life, and it's absolutely perfect for that quiet moment of reflection after Jumu'ah. Islam places this huge importance on honoring our parents. And honestly, one of the best ways we can do that, whether they're still with us or not, is by praying for them. This beautiful, simple prayer comes directly from the Quran. My Lord, have mercy on them as they brought me up when I was small. It's just this profound recognition of all the sacrifices our parents made for us, and it's a way to ask God to shower them with the very same mercy and care that they showed us. It's beautiful. But wait, the blessings of Friday don't just stop when the prayer ends. The entire day is an opportunity. So how can we carry that special spirit with us all the way until sunset? Here are a few more amazing things you can do to make the most of the day. Send tons of blessings on the Prophet Muhammad. Read a specific chapter from the Quran called Surah Al-Kahf, which is said to give you light and protection for the whole week ahead. And of course, constantly seek forgiveness. And finally, and this one is really important, try to seek out this special hour of acceptance on Friday. It's a time when du'as are said to be answered, and many scholars believe it falls in the late afternoon, between the Asr and Maghrib prayers. So, now I've got a question for you. After everything we've just talked about, from the prep to the prayer to the power of personal du'a, what is one small thing you can commit to changing or improving for your next Friday prayer? Maybe it's just trying to arrive 5 minutes earlier, or focusing a little more during the sermon, or maybe just learning one of these beautiful du'as we talked about. Because ultimately, that's what this is all about. This is so much more than a ritual. It's a scheduled sacred appointment. It's your weekly conversation with God, and it's waiting for you every single Friday.